Hi, this is Linda Shea with Drilling Contractor. Today I'm in Mexico City at the 2018 IADC Critical Issues Latin America Conference. And today I have with me Dave Massey, who is president of the Reach Group. Dave, thank you for being here.
Well, thank you for inviting me, Linda. It's a pleasure.
So Dave, you gave a presentation at this conference about a study that you did for an offshore drilling contractor to find out why one of its new build drill ships was performing much better than its other similar new builds. So I think the differentiator came down to culture on the rig. Can you first tell us what are some common assumptions that people make about culture and why they're wrong?
Well, particularly in our offshore industry, but it's really true amongst other industries, that we assume our best technical people will automatically be our best leaders, naturally. We also make the assumption that just because our supervisors attend a leadership course, that they now know how to lead. We make an assumption that our supervisors know how to manage a $200 million a year business. And we also make the assumption that policies and procedures, if we have the right ones, that will somehow lead to a safe, efficient culture. Lastly, one of the assumptions that people make in general is that a safe, efficient performance culture will somehow emerge all on its own given enough time.
So when you went onto this high-performing drill ship and talked to its management and crews, what were some of the key findings?
Well, it was really interesting because there's an identical rig with the same drilling contractor working for the same operator about 2 miles apart, drilling the exact same well design. Yet their performance was amazingly better. Non-productive time under 5% versus 16%. They had 0 incidents for 3 years now, where the other drill ship had 4 incidents. So there was a dramatic difference, and the operational savings to the client was about $20 million in the first year alone. What we found was that 3 key players emerged in the drilling contractors team, a tool pusher, an OIM, an electrical supervisor, who decided on purpose to sit down and design a culture. And they said, what should this look like? What should the customer experience be? And what do we expect out of people? What will we hold them accountable for? They made lists, they compared those, and then they rolled it out to the entire team. They then indoctrinated their back-to-backs, who were very happy to get on board, and the culture evolved from there. Of course, they had to reinforce it quite a bit over time.
So Dave, can you walk us through the 6-phase approach that you mentioned in your presentation about how to build a culture by design?
So number 1, you have to set the foundation, or sometimes referred to as the framework. This is what we accept, what we won't accept. Number 2, we have to build the team. We have to get them involved, explain our expectations. We have to break down the silos within the organization. Number 3 is about walking the talk. So you as a leader have said, this is what I'm expecting of you. You need to get out there and be doing the same thing. You need to be recognizing the correct behaviors while stopping the behaviors that are in conflict with the framework that we've decided. The 4th step is about communication, seeing how we're doing, and being transparent about your decisions and why you're making the expectations that you are. So number 4, Linda, is about communicating and being transparent about what you're doing, the decisions you're making, why you're making those decisions, why you're enforcing the behaviors that you're looking for. Number 5 is stay on track. You have to measure your performance, you have to measure your progress, and you have to ask for people's opinions, involvement, make sure that they know that they can challenge. Everything is open for their comment. And then finally, number 6 is indoctrinate everyone. So it doesn't matter if somebody is out there for years or they're just coming out for one trip for a few days. What these guys did on that rig was met those folks when they arrived on the rig and explained the culture and what they're expecting out of them in terms of their behaviors and deliverables. And oftentimes we would actually take them on a tour of the rig and point out people that were doing the right thing, recognizing the correct behaviors they were looking for to support the framework culture.
Well, thank you so much for being here, Dave, and sharing with us your insights on culture.
My pleasure, Linda. Anytime. Thank you for having me.
And thank you, viewers, for joining us on drillingcontractor.org.